With Manchester United aiming to reshape themselves as shrewd investors in the market, there are few better options than Linery Euro. He embodies all the traits the club needs, a youthful presence who would undoubtedly strengthen the backline. As Raphael Varane departs and Harry Maguire's exit seems likely, Euro would symbolize a positive step in Ineo's commitment to the future. Born in a Paris suburb in 2005, Euro's football journey began in Villeneuve-d'Ascq, a town not far from Lille. Naturally, the Ligue 1 club's youth academy were quick to scout the teenager and signed him. Who is Jorge Mendes? The super agent with a €1.4 billion football empire. A day after his 16th birthday, Euro made his League One debut in the penultimate game of the 2021-22 season, a 3-1 victory over Nice, but it wasn't until the second half of the 2022-23 season that he started to stand out. He made 766 minutes that time, performing as a bit-part player but slowly becoming a key player under head coach Paulo Fonseca, on the right side of defense as part of a 4-3-2-1 system. Despite being the tender age of 18, Euro has made 60 first-team appearances for Lille. And last season, he made the most minutes than any other player in the side, landing a spot in the Ligue 1 Team of the Year and France's preliminary squad for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games along the way. A right-footed centre-back Euro will be competing with Matthijs de Ligt if both are brought to Old Trafford. He is deployed as the final man, allowing someone like Lisandro Martinez to position himself further upfield and make those line-breaking passes. Who is Johan Bakayoko? The PSV winger wanted by Liverpool and Chelsea. Linery Euro, a star in the making. Euro had the highest success rate in duels last campaign. He is an intelligent defender, rarely tricked by feints and knowing when to dive a foot in or wait. He effectively prevents attackers from turning, often disrupting their possession even without winning the ball cleanly. He has a calm demeanor when defending, and it's this organized approach that means he does not get caught out by runners in behind. Standing at 6 feet 3 inches, Euro has the height to ensure that the Man United backline is not overrun with high balls into the box, with Martinez having an extremely low volume of aerial duels won. Euro boasts the best success rate for headers at Lille, 67.86%, and the 5th best overall in Ligue 1. He is in no way a ball-playing centre-back. He plays sharp, low passes to the double pivot or the wing-backs, seldom engaging the front line with the ball. With Martinez, this won't be a problem as the Argentine is more than capable of breaking the lines, but it's an area of Euro's game that must be worked on with Erik ten Hag at Carrington. Euro has been billed as the Kylian Mbappé of defenders, such is his ability at this age. It would take something special for that to manifest, as well as game time. With each passing minute on the pitch, he will grow more, and if Man United put him along with Martinez as their starting central defenders, over the supposedly incoming de Ligt, Man United will have a superstar in their midst in no time. Jadon Sancho is set to be reintegrated into the Manchester United squad following discussions with manager Erik ten Hag, a source has told ESPN. Sancho hasn't played for United since August after publicly criticizing the Dutchman in a social media post. He spent the second half of last season on loan at former club Borussia Dortmund, reaching the Champions League final. But after holding a meeting with ten Hag this week, Sancho has returned to training with the first team. He will not travel to Norway for the pre-season friendly with Rosenborg on Monday, but will be available for selection moving forward. United face Rangers at Murrayfield on July 20th before traveling to the US on July 24th for a 3-match tour. Sancho was banished from the squad after suggesting ten Hag had lied about his reasons for dropping him for a 3-1 defeat to Arsenal in September. Ten Hag has repeatedly said the 24-year-old would not be allowed to return until he apologized. United have refused to disclose whether or not Sancho apologized during his meeting with ten Hag. The club have been open to offers for Sancho this summer, with Juventus one of the clubs interested, but their valuation of £40 million, $51.9 million, has proven problematic. A statement published on the club's website on Friday read, Jadon Sancho returned for testing on Wednesday following his loan spell at Borussia Dortmund during the second half of last season. The 24-year-old forward trained with the group on Thursday. Earlier on Friday, United announced that 36-year-old defender Johnny Evans had signed a new one-year contract extension to remain at the club for the 2024-25 season. The United Academy graduate returned to the club last year after 8 seasons away playing for West Bromwich Albion and Leicester City. He appeared in 30 games across all competitions, including the FA Cup final victory over Manchester City. To play for this great club and feel the support from our incredible fans is always a privilege, Evans said in a statement. Returning to the club last season was an honour, representing the team on the pitch alongside fantastic teammates under an excellent manager. Winning the FA Cup together was an unforgettable experience. I know we can challenge for more trophies in the season ahead. Evans won 3 Premier League titles and 2 Carabao Cups during his first spell at Old Trafford. Manchester United appear to be making major moves in strengthening their squad for the upcoming campaign after deciding to keep Erik ten Hag as their manager and tying him down to a new contract. They seem to have reached a major breakthrough in the signing of Bologna forward Joshua Zirkzee. Manchester United agreed to sign Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. How much will United pay for Zirkzee? Fabrizio Romano has given his "here we go" for the deal and confirmed that the Red Devils have agreed a deal with the Italian side to sign the Netherlands international forward. The journalist states that Zirkzee will be the first signing of the Ineos new era. Romano states that United are not going to trigger his £33.6 million release clause, but are going to actually be paying a slightly higher amount. It is added that the payment terms are going to be better for this figure, meaning that they'll be paying that amount across multiple payments over the next 3 years. The journalist also states that Zirkzee has decided to sign for the Red Devils by agreeing on a 5-year contract until 2029, which also has the option to extend it until 2030. He is expected to be the first signing of the 2024 summer window for Ten Hag's side. What can Zirkzee bring to Old Trafford? Zirkzee, a physical forward at 6 foot 4 inches tall, was one of Bologna's best players last season and played a key role in helping them secure a top-4 finish. The 23-year-old also has experience of playing for a major European giant, having played for Bayern Munich for a few years and winning both the Bundesliga and UEFA Champions League titles as part of their squad. The Dutchman was hailed for enjoying an amazing 2023-24 season with the Italian side, where he proved his quality as a goal scorer and also as a creative forward. He scored 12 goals and provided 7 assists for them across all competitions and should bring some added goal-scoring potential to the Red Devils' attack. Zirkzee is also likely to compete with Rasmus Højlund for that centre-forward role and allow Ten Hag more competition in his front line. Manchester United forward Rasmus Højlund is hungry for the new season and the battle to be Erik ten Hag's starting striker. Højlund, 21, had a challenging first season at Old Trafford and finished on 16 goals in all competitions. The young Dane was relied on for almost the entirety of the campaign without a backup, but now there's set to be competition. United have agreed a £36 million deal to sign Dutch striker Joshua Zirkzee from Italian side Bologna. The 23-year-old scored 11 Serie A goals last term to fire Bologna into the Champions League places, although he's prepared to step down to the Europa League with United. A 6 feet 3 inches and used to being a lone striker like Højlund, it's expected that only one of them will make it into Ten Hag's starting lineup once the new season gets going. Højlund, though, is ready for the tussle, as he explained on Instagram. Posting a picture of himself on holiday eating a huge tomahawk steak, the former Atalanta hotshot wrote as the caption, "This is how hungry I am for the season to start." Højlund's teammates were loving his post in the replies, with midfielder Mason Mount writing, "Madman," alongside 3 laughing emojis. "Enjoy your holidays and stay calm," added defender Lisandro Martinez. Forward Alejandro Garnacho also posted, "It will be scary, but not for us," in an ominous warning to their rivals. Centre-back Harry Maguire spotted a glass of wine next to Højlund and hilariously wrote, "I hope that's blackcurrant in that glass." Zirkzee is expected to provide competition for Højlund after he completes his medical at the Red Devils' Carrington training ground on Friday. United have agreed to pay slightly more than the Dutchman's £34 million release clause because that would have needed to be paid immediately as a lump sum. The higher fee allows the Red Devils to pay for Zirkzee over a 3-year period. The ex-Bayern Munich prospect, who had loan spells with Parma and Anderlecht before signing for Bologna in 2022, made his debut for the Netherlands last weekend, coming on as a second-half substitute during their quarter-final victory over Turkey. Xerxes came on in injury time against England on Wednesday, but he couldn't help Ronald Koeman's side respond to Ollie Watkins' 91st-minute winner. Xerxes' debut for United could come as soon as Monday, as the Red Devils face Norway-Wagon side Rosenborg in Trondheim to begin their globe-trotting pre-season tour. Joshua Xerxes is set to jet into Manchester on Thursday evening for a medical, following an agreement between United and Bologna. The 23-year-old Dutchman is poised to be the first summer signing after being given the green light to travel to Manchester post the Netherlands Euro 2024 campaign. They were defeated 2-1 by England in the semi-finals on Wednesday night. Xerxes had a $44 million, £34m, Euro 40m, release clause in his Bologna contract, but United has instead agreed to pay $46 million, £36m, Euro 42.5m, with the payment staggered over a 3-year period. If they had chosen to trigger the release clause, it would have required a full payment. The ex-Bayern Munich youngster will ink a 5-year deal at Old Trafford, with the option of a further year. United had prioritised the signing of a forward this summer, with Anthony Martial leaving the club at the end of his contract and Rasmus Højlund the only recognised senior striker in the squad. Xerxes joined Bayern Munich's youth programme from Feyenoord in 2017 and scored 4 goals in 17 first-team appearances in Bavaria. He had loan spells at Parma and Anderlecht, with a successful season in Belgium in 2021-22 earning him a switch to Bologna. He netted 11 times in 34 league matches last season, helping Bologna secure a Champions League spot. He also made his first appearance for the Netherlands during their journey to the Euro 2024 semi-finals, but had to settle for opportunities from the bench. United is now likely to push ahead with its attempts to sign international colleague Matthijs de Ligt, while offers have also been made for Everton's Gerard Branthwaite and Lille teenager Lena Euro.